You alright guys? All about onions and shallots today in the greenhouse. Here we go. Well, here we go then. Finally, I'm in the greenhouse. A new layout, new lighting, new heating, more heat mats. But I'll give you a tour later. First off, been waiting to do this for a while, is get the Stuttgarter giant onions started. So what I'm trying to do at the moment, I know I've got everything planned, but I can't, there it is. So, usual routine, 250 grams. Just going to have a quick look at them. Make sure they're all right. They look tiny at the moment. And yeah, look for any rubbish ones. I had a tray somewhere, here it is. Right. Hopefully you can see all that. Look alright so far. Certainly no squidgy ones. That one there's had a go at living, so I'm going to bin that one. Yeah, on the whole, very, very good. DT brown seeds again, one of my favourites. Yeah, that'll do guys, yeah, they're good, right. Okay then, what I'm going to put them in is, now it gets out of the way a minute, is, I'm going to start them off in the old Charles Dowding 60 cell. Now, as much as I like these container-wise containers, there is a flaw with this one. And I'm going to try and show you it. Right, this is your typical seed tray. And this doesn't fit in. It's just that bit too big. If it had rounded corners, it would fit in. So it makes it makes watering underneath a little bit difficult. However, I've got this one here, which is a proper gravel tray, and it almost fits in. I'm not going to cut the corner, but it's almost there, so it's nearly, yeah. Now, right, let's get this. Put a bit of matting in, that'll make it a bit bigger. Stop it bouncing around a bit. Yeah, see, it's not so bad now, look. Right, what I'm going to do, I am going to use my Levington F2S because I don't need many or much nutrient in the mix. The onion itself's got a load anyway, and I'm suspecting these will be in the soil, in the beds rather, before you can shake an airy stick. Well, it's going to make a little dimple just to give them a head start. See, even this seed compost got little bits of stick in it. Put it on the tray ready, save moving them when it's all loaded up. Right, I'm going to try what I think it was what Nigel suggested, is cut the tops off on some of them. Some I will, some I won't. And the big ones I will. So anyway, rooty side down. I don't need it taken off, that one. Right, and the rest I'm just going to poke it in the old out. Don't know why I'm being fussy, they're all going to grow anyway. There we are then. First job in the new greenhouse done. Just got to water it. I have a bottle of water with a bit of seaweed in it, and I'll put a link to the seaweed company I use. I'm just going to give a little water over the top just to settle them in, because onions don't like being watered from above, as you know. Doesn't matter if they're babies like this, they're not growing yet. Coke bottle, needle, a few holes in it, Bob's your uncle. And the rest I'm going to pour around the outside. And that looks pretty wet to me, so I'll leave that for a day and check it. And I'll show you where I'm putting it as soon as I lift it up and turn you around. So what I do, put it on top of the spider farmer, and the waste heat from that is going to keep the onions warm. Sorted. Just noticed that the leeks need a bit of watering as well. They've all popped up. Just a little bit on the top. So the trouble with the lights is it does dry the surface out a little bit. There's plenty of water inside the polystyrene box. Just stops the surface caking over. Alright guys, a bit of a messy job today. Trouble when you leave compost outside, as in the bags outside, the bags are porous, and so over winter all the rain gets in and it's all gooey, but it'll do. So I'm just going to take a bit of this out. Oh, look at that. Jesus. Oh, this isn't a good mix, is it? I'll tell you the name of it later on. I'll go back out the front. Yeah, probably not too bad. I don't think they're going to get any better, so there's no point harping on about it really, but I'm going to. Right, well, it's a bit gooey, so I'm going to put some perlite in here. And I'm thinking, it's going to make a right mess, this is. Right, let's get some in here. What we got here are some big onions. Which way best friend to do this? You see there? Yeah. Still getting used to this setup, so you have to forgive me. Now these have been in since November, and they certainly need potting on. They're not going to be the best onions in the world, but I'm going to do a second sowing. Okay, that's the next lot. Now, 8 is Elsa Craig, 9 is Sturon, and 10, Red Brunswick. Well, 1 tried to grow, and that's it. Not good germination at all with them. So what I'm going to pop these out. I'm going to put the Sturon in here, because I've got 12 left. And I've got about 12 here. So, as they say, without further ado, here we go. I'm going to try and be more careful this time. See, these are a lot younger. These are only put in January. Nice roots. Yeah, much easier to handle. And they're going to stay upright. I don't mind if a few of these have more than one to a cell, because what I'll do is I will use them for salad onions. And like I said, these are the Elsa Craig, so. Seven and number 8. That'll be right. And if they need staking, I'll stake them at the next potting on. It's a bit windy today. Right then, shallots. I've got Shallot Ambition. These are a single shallot, they don't split. And the Yoda Zabroon, the long banana looking shallots. Right, F2S as usual. You can see it. I'm using autofocus this time just to see if there's any better. Use the lid. Here we go then, number 30. Should be fairly big seeds these, yeah. I'm just going to put one in each for now. Well, I'll try to put one in each. More than one falls in, I'm not going to have a Wendy about it. Like that. That's it. Press them down gently. Just going to give these a quick water before I put the soil on top. And these will go upstairs in the Vitapods. They need a little bit of heat to get them going. Proper job, bit of the old seaweed water. Supposed to be good for seedling seeds. And if you're ever going to chit seeds, I reckon you ought to soak them in the seaweed water first. That'll do. So what I like about the way I've got these lights set up is I can put things on top of them. Not this one. This is the Mars Hydro. It's like a blooming radiant panel heater. It's so warm. Don't like this one at all, really. Compared to the others. Same heat out. Same light output as well. You know, it's a bit weird. Don't know why it's so hot.